We're learning more tonight about the investigation into the disappearance of 57-year-old James Blunt. Today, the Cherokee County Sheriff spoke with KLTV7's Emma Burns about why they're treating this more like a criminal case instead of a missing persons case.
In downtown Rusk, James Blunt's face is hard to miss. Missing posters line windows, light poles, and storefronts as the community holds on for answers. The Rusk Police Department, alongside the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office, continue search efforts and follow up on tips as the investigation in his disappearance moves forward. Cherokee County Sheriff Brent Dickinson says they are approaching the investigation as more than a routine missing persons case.
We're going to continue to investigate it as a criminal case until we can say 100% it's not.
Today's investigation consisted of interviews and gathering testimony, hoping information would lead search crews to Blunt. Dixon says with no crime scene and no body, they are relying on tips and testimony to solve this disappearance.
As of right now, everybody's a suspect, until we can line something out 100% and say we know for sure, then we'll treat everyone like a suspect. We'll interview everybody.
Blunt was last seen on December 2nd in Rusk. 4 days later, his truck was found at the Neches River near the Cherokee and Anderson County line.
We are going to solve this case. We are going to locate Mr. Blunt, and we're not going to quit until we do. And so if you took part in his disappearance, we're going to locate you, and we're going to find out the truth behind this.
As the search continues, the posters around Rusk stand as a daily reminder that Blunt is still missing, and his family hopes this case doesn't go cold. Emma Burns, KLTV 7 News.
A $30,000 reward is still being offered to anyone with information that helps them find Blunt. If you know anything, call the Cherokee County Sheriff's